Diagnosis Murder. You'll have to see to believe. CBS Thursday.
Oh. Just a minute. Hold on. Hey, Isaac.
Hey, how's it going?
Been better. From the look on your face, I would say you're not here with a last-minute save.
Yeah, I wish I had better news, but,
Hey, it's all right. Did what you could. You helped me out more than you know, really. Thanks.
I just couldn't pull you out of the fire like I wanted. But I'm glad you came to me.
Me too. Hey.
So, big showdown at Oakdale Memorial in a few hours, huh?
Yeah, gotta go toe-to-toe with Dr. Dixon and the hospital board, but it'll all be over one way or another. It's all over.
You make it sound like Dead Man Walking. Don't tell me you're losing faith in the system. Because if you are, I know a couple ways to make Andy walk, talk, do a backflip.
Nah, it's just, never had faith in the system. It's not that that's bugging me. It's Denise.
What about her?
She told me yesterday that even though she's finally leaving Andy, she can't be with me.
Did she say why?
No, I don't understand what's going on with her. You spent a lot of time with her trying to get to the truth about Andy's paralysis. Has she said anything to you? Do you have any idea why she's pushing me away?
Morning.
Hi.
You look nice.
It's all smoke and mirrors. They make the outside look the opposite of how you really feel. So how are your legs?
Incredible. It's the best feeling in the world to be able to feel again.
That's good, Andy.
And I know it's not the news that we all wanted when we wanted it, but at least Ben's off the hook. No harm.
No harm. How can you say that, Andy? You know what this has done to Ben. I mean, come on, you guys used to be friends a while ago.
I want what's best for Ben. I really do.
Do you? Because I'm not so sure Ben's reputation is ever going to be the same after this, and I hope you understand.
Before you go any further, there's something that I need to say to you. When I realized that I could feel again, it was like getting a second chance.
Well, that's good, Andy.
And I'm gonna dive into therapy at least 4 times a week, and before long, I'll stand, and then I'll be walking. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of work, but I've got what it takes. If I want something bad enough, I mean, there's no stopping me. And what I want, more than anything, is for our marriage to benefit from this, and I know it can. It can work. There's nothing stopping us now. Let's give ourselves a chance, Denise. Let's try again.
Hey, good morning, Jack.
Hey, Marco.
Oh, top secret, for your eyes only, very hush-hush. Is it about my brother?
You're a great cop.
Yeah, I thought I was a pretty good friend, too, but obviously that just doesn't cut it with you. Going after my brother, trying to stab him in the back. Now, I know why Hal is out for blood. But you, little buddy, have you got little secret decoder rings?
Stay out of this, Marco.
What kind of evidence have you got stashed against him, huh?
Well, this is a by-the-book investigation.
Right. You know why Hal is after Craig, because Bryant was driving the car the night of that accident. And because Craig is helping Carly go after their kid for custody. Now, Hal is behaving like a vindictive, overprotected father. You, on the other hand, are behaving...
I, on the other hand... What? Go on, Marco.
Jack, you're behaving like a jealous lover. Going after the guy who can give Carly everything that you couldn't.
You think I'm jealous of Craig and Carly? I'm married, Marco.
Well, married and happy are 2 different things. Jack, at least be honest with yourself. Until you decide who you want and where your loyalties lie, you're not doing anybody any good. Especially you.
Oh, tell me, how did things go last night after I left you and Jack? Oh, look at that smile. You don't have to say a word. I kissed and made up, didn't you?
All night long. It was incredible. I feel like Jack and I are so in sync now. Like we really belong to each other. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, I do.
I'm really starting to believe that nothing could stop Jack from loving me. You know, even if he finds out about that picture of Winston Lowe and me, I think we could work past it. As long as we're together, we can get through anything.
Ah, now that is spoken like a true and loving wife.
Now all I need is the perfect dress.
Ah.
And then a little naughty-nighty next door.
Yeah, you learned fast. I do think I have the wonderful dress for you right in the back.
Oh, great. Sorry,
No, it's my fault. You've gotta be kidding me.
we really have to stop running into each other like this.
I always thought it was just a joke. You know, the old, this town ain't big enough for the two of us.
I'm not laughing.
Right. Take the dress, really.
I know. Looking at it, it's not my style.
You're right. It's not.
Oh. Well, why don't you show me a Carly Tenney original then, huh? Oh, I forgot. You don't have your own business anymore, do you?
What's the matter, Julia? Why so nasty? Trouble at home?
Far from it.
Oh. I guess I just assumed the worst. Because Jack stayed so long at my hotel suite yesterday.
You mean Craig Montgomery's hotel suite? He came home and told me everything about it.
I guess I called it my suite since Craig was gone for so many hours and Jack and I had the place to ourselves. I'd forgotten what a kick it is to have him around.
That's one of the things I like best about being married. Get to have him morning, noon, night, all those moments in between. After all, he is my husband, remember? Oh, wait, of course you remember. You crashed our wedding and Jack dropped you like the bad habit that you are. That must have been humiliating.
Not as humiliating as being married to a man who's in love with another woman. Now that'd be a living hell. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Since when did you become an expert on marriage?
Oh, please. I've tripped down more than my fair share of aisles, you know. Take it from somebody who knows. Marriages don't always take. So when this one... if this one goes down in flames, try not to blame yourself, Julia. I'm sure the right man is out there for you. Somewhere.
That's the biggest difference between you and me, Carly. You run around grabbing men left and right, and then you drag them down the aisle with you for all the wrong reasons, only to spend several years trying to defend a stupid decision. And then, of course, you run to Jack and expect him to fix everything.
He does know how to make everything all better, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, some people believe in the sanctity of marriage. Marry once, for life.
Make it sound like a prison sentence.
Being married to one person at a time is a plus in Jack's book, too.
You know, you're right about that. I should have told Jack about being married to Winston Lowe. If I had, I'd be Mrs. Jack Snyder right now.
You actually believe that?
I know it. You're the rebound wife, Julia. Won't last. I can wait. What was it, 15 seconds after I came back to town and he proposes to you? Won't be long now. Until he realizes it's not that easy to blot me out. He probably already knows it. He's just trying to figure a way out.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Vicks NyQuil.
Uncle Joe and the beige carpet. Sooner or later, you'll need Resolve Carpet Cleaner. It gets rid of the most dramatic stains easily and effectively, which is great because life is full of Uncle Joes. Sooner or later, you'll need Resolve.
I got a taste for cookies.
Break, break, break. Break and bake. Toll House cookies.
Like magic, squares bake into round Nestle Toll House cookies.
Break and bake. Toll House cookies.
Available in brownies, too.
When I first started losing my hair, I panicked. Then I heard about new Grozan, and now my hair is thicker than ever.
Still going. Long-lasting Energizer batteries keep going and going and going.
Is your asthma really under control?
Yes, but I still get short of breath.
And you wake up at night wheezing and coughing.
I just use my fast-acting inhaler.
But you use it almost every day.
Is that what you call control? Ask your doctor if Flovent is right for you. Prescription Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause everyday asthma symptoms. Even helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is asthma control.
Do you, Irene?
I do.
Do you, Jerome?
No, I don't.
Sweetie.
I'm sorry, Honeykins, I just don't.
I do.
Hey.
You don't see the bunny?
Do you?
You bet!
His floppy bunny ears?
That's a boombox.
Jerome!
New ThinkPlot, a game of seeing things in ink blots and persuading others to see what you see.
Cute little nose.
A bunny! I do see it! I do!
By the inventor of Pictionary, new ThinkPlot game. What can you spot in a blot?
Box.
New Soft Soap Fruit Essentials Scented Body Wash. Juicy from head to toe.
Tonight on The Late Show, Academy Award winner Helen Hunt, plus country legend Willie Nelson tonight. And Thursday, Dave goes face-to-face with George W. Bush.
If you can't remember things, we've got help for you tomorrow morning on The Early Show.
Look, understanding a few women and then knowing the entire female species, man, that's two completely different animals.
Right, but you and Denise have logged in a couple hours lately. You know, you got her to open up about her feelings about Andy and what's going on inside that house and in her head. And...
Yeah, but she's your girl. You still know her better than I do.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know. Did Denise talk to you about her life before she and I met?
Are you referring to when she was working at the Oasis?
Okay, right, so you know about all that. I mean, that has been on her mind a whole lot lately, and she won't tell me why.
Well, maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe she thinks you won't understand what she went through.
I mean, I understand, but we made our peace with all that a long time ago.
No. You made your peace with Denise's past a long time ago.
No, we both did. She put all that behind her.
What, the dancing? What she had to go through back then? The way she grew up? All those experiences make Denise who she is. How do you put that behind you? You don't. You live with it. It doesn't matter if you change your zip code, the friends you hang around with, your physical appearance. Those things are always part of you because they're your past, and you can't outrun them.
So you talked to Denise about all of this?
No, I don't have to. I know where she's coming from. I know where she's been. I live with it myself every day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. How could you? You have no way of knowing. Your life is nice and neat and tidy, and it always has been.
Right.
This stuff you're going through with the Dixons, this is probably the worst thing your life has seen in the past few years. Am I right?
In the past few years, yeah. I think my career is at stake here. My life is on the line.
Where Denise and I come from, your life is on the line every day, bro. You have to fight for what's yours.
I know all about that, all right? Look, man, when it comes down to it, folks, we're all the same. When our backs are up against the wall, ain't much difference between me and the next guy.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Why shouldn't I?
First of all, you've been in love with a woman who made a living dancing, turning men on, right? Yet you've been doing your level best not to sleep with her. Well, there's a difference between us right there, my brother. There's a huge difference because where Denise and I come from, that doesn't make any kind of sense.
after a few weeks of physical therapy, and I get some mobility back, I think we should start looking for houses with lots of room. And they say that the recovery takes less time if the whole family's involved. So I thought, why don't I sign up the three of us for swimming classes?
No, Hope is already involved in way too much. I don't think there's any more
And now she's
time in our
backing
schedule.
toward the door.
No, I'm not, Andy, okay? Look, you know the hearing starts in a little bit, and I'm just trying to get everything...
Why worry about the hearing? It's beside the point. I'm gonna walk again. I'm as sure of that as I am of us.
Andy, there is no us. I keep trying to tell you, there is no...
I know there hasn't been. Things haven't been the way I'd hoped they'd be. But pretty soon I'll be stronger, and I'll be able to do everything that I could do before, and more.
You just would not let me squeeze a word in edgewise, will you?
By all means, Mrs. Dixon, squeeze away.
That is not who I am.
Sure you are.
No, that's just a name on a piece of paper.
You're part of a family. You're my best friend, my partner.
Come on, Andy,
my inspiration.
Please don't do this.
Well, who are we kidding anyway? You know that I had the operation because of you. Because of Hope.
No, Andy,
because
stop.
I want to be
Will you
real...
stop? Will you just stop it?
Stop what?
Will you stop dreaming about things that just aren't going to happen? Look, it is never going to happen for us.
I know. I know that it seems too good to be true. But we can have that life. Just the three of us.
No, Andy. These are your dreams. These are your fantasies. They are not mine.
Maybe you need a little time.
No. Okay, no more time. Time is way too precious to keep going around here and pretending. Now, I have made up my mind.
About what?
About my future and my life. As soon as this hearing is over, Andy, I'm leaving.
You know, Lisa, I think I found just exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh, wonderful choice. Wonderful. Oh, look at that. I just love the way the collar just brings out that newlywed glow. Adorable.
You mean enormous. Aren't you a little emaciated for a dress like that? Nope. It's just the right size. Yeah, well, I guess so for a maternity dress. Well, what do you know, Carly? You're smarter than you look.
Today I made an omelet.
I picked an apple.
I sent the fax.
This is about chemotherapy and living your life. This is about Procrit. If you're a chemotherapy patient and you feel tired and weak, ask your doctor about Procrit.
I played a game.
Procrit is a natural way to regain red blood cells lost during chemotherapy. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
I caught a fish.
Procrit is safe and effective. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Procrit is for patients with non-myeloid cancers.
I went to the store.
Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Every day brings something more that you just can't wait to explore. Were my eyes that wide when I was your size? Moms like you choose Jim.
You bring out a sense of wonder and discovery in your family. And with Creamy Jif, you'll find the peanuttiest taste of any leading creamy brand.
Moms like you choose Jim. Choose Jim.
If I could see my clients every day, not only could I keep track of their love lives,
This girl, Nancy, she's beautiful. She's smart.
I'd guarantee they'd never see another flake of dandruff. But since I can't see them every day, I tell them, use Head & Shoulders every time they shampoo. Because daily use keeps their scalp in healthy condition, so flakes don't even stand a chance. And Head & Shoulders leaves hair beautiful.
Looks great.
Nancy's gonna love it. It's daily care for beautiful, flake-free hair.
You're getting sleepy. Very sleepy.
Cold symptoms keeping you awake? Get NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can get the sleep you need to feel better medicine.
You aren't. I mean, you couldn't be.
Why couldn't I? We are newlyweds after all. We do get to spend all that time together. We still can't bear to be apart. It's only a matter of time.
Would you like me to just hold on to this for you, darling?
That would be great. Thank you, Lisa. I will talk to you soon.
You bet. Oh, give my love to that handsome husband of yours.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Oh, those two are going to have the most gorgeous children. How do you want to pay for this?
Just charge it to Craig Montgomery's suite at the Lakeview, please.
Craig, my old friend Craig, is going to start paying for your next adventure.
Just charge it to his account and I'll be on my merry way.
Craig Montgomery's suite, please.
It's really not necessary.
Oh, but I think it could be so informative.
Craig Montgomery.
Craig, darling, this is a voice from your past with a few questions about your present.
Lisa? How are you? It has been too long. Now, what is this about my present?
I'm here at Fashions, and I'm calling to get your approval about a purchase a friend of yours would like to make.
Put Carly on the phone.
Who wants a word with you, honey?
Hey, Craig. I decided to get out early and pick up a few things.
Get back here now. There are still some things we need to get straight.
Oh, all right. Just let me... All right, well, we'll talk about it over breakfast. It's the most beautiful dress in the whole store. You're just gonna love it. All right. Bye-bye. I forgot we had a date for breakfast.
Oh.
Could you hang on to that for me?
Yeah, right.
No, please, Lisa. Just hold it for me. I'll be right back for it.
Yeah, sure you will. Ha, I'm not going to hold my breath. Oh, honey, I hope your day is going to turn out a little bit better, because it certainly has started off rather rocky, hasn't it?
Hey. Tom, hey, thanks for meeting me. I appreciate it.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Oh, no, it's no problem.
Well, sounded important.
Well, it is. I was kind of hoping I could hit you up for some pro bono legal advice.
Sure.
I was also hoping we could keep this between the two of us.
Sure, whatever you need. What's up?
Carly.
Ah, what is Carly Tenney doing now?
I think she's gonna go after custody of Parker. I can feel it. I think she's just waiting until she gets all her ducks in a row. Then she's gonna hit me up with a subpoena to appear in family court, and it's just driving me crazy, Tom.
Well, I know what you're going through. I was where you are now. What am I saying? I am where you are. But I wouldn't worry about losing a custody battle to Carly Tenney. She's a homeless, penniless, unemployed, unemployable bigamist.
Yeah, but you know Carly, down one minute, up the next, especially when she's got the right man in her corner.
Yeah, but what man is crazy enough to get involved with Carly Tenney?
Wealthy businessman, arrogant profiteer.
Wow, that sounds like my kind of opponent.
So you're willing to take the guy on?
Well, who is the pompous jerk?
The pompous jerk is your brother-in-law, Craig Montgomery.
Wow. It's a pretty big bombshell to drop right before the hearing.
I'm sorry, Andy. I've put this off long enough.
Put off what? Put off leaving? Or putting off telling me that you're leaving? I mean, where is this coming from, Denise? This isn't like you.
Actually, Andy, it's exactly like me. It's the new me. Or the me I've been hiding from.
Out of the blue, no warning. Nice.
Wait, Andy, now you know I told you that I would stay with you until you were...
Until I could take care of myself, until I was better. What have you been? Counting the minutes? Have you been watching the clock? Have you been waiting for the right time to make your exit?
No, that's not how it is. No.
Do you know how it is for me? When I realized that I had sensation in my leg, I mean, do you think that makes it fine now? This is the beginning of my recovery. And you promised me that you'd be there for that.
Andy, you just said a few minutes ago that it's only going to be a matter of time before you're out of that wheelchair.
With the right inspiration, it will be. You're my inspiration. You and our daughter. You two help me get through each day. And it's still a struggle.
No.
Do you understand? If I lose you now, I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Andy, this has gone far enough. I know when you're trying to manipulate me. And I know when you're pulling my strings. I've let you. But I am not gonna let you do this anymore, okay? It's over. It's over. All of it.
I'm not manipulating anybody. I'm telling you the truth.
You want to know the truth? Okay, I will tell you the awful truth. It doesn't matter. Your legs, they never mattered to me. It wouldn't matter to me if you were running wind sprints and setting world records, or if you were in that wheelchair the rest of your life, Andy. I am not in love with you, okay? And you cannot change what's in my heart. You can't. And the only hope that's in this marriage is our little girl.
Because of Ben. Because you want to patch things up with Ben?
No, not because of Ben. No, because of me. Me. So if you think you're going to gain anything when you go into this courtroom and you're trying to hurt Ben, you're not, Andy. You're only going to be hurting yourself. You do realize that, don't you?
What are you asking me to do? Are you asking me to give up? Are you asking me to throw in the towel?
No, Andy, I am asking you to face the facts, honey. Because it is over between us. There's nothing left to lose. So why don't you tell the truth?
Christmas just ain't Christmas without the one you love.
This year, put some soul in your Christmas.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Presenting the Soulful Christmas Collection.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane.
All your favorite artists.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
The Drifters, Aretha Franklin, The Temptations, The OJs, Jerry Butler. Bring a soulful Christmas into your home. 32 classics on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes.
Bells will be ringing. The glad.
Order with your credit card and get a free bonus Christmas album featuring Otis Redding.
Merry Christmas, baby. Should it treat me nice?
That's 3 albums, 42 classics.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Hang on, mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
So call now with your credit card and get 3 Christmas albums.
Call 1-800-440-7007 to order Soulful Christmas for $21.99 for 2 cassettes or $26.99 for 2 CDs plus $4.99 shipping and handling. Use your credit card and receive a free bonus album. That's 1-800-440-7007 or send check or money order to Soulful Christmas, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia 23280.
Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies. Mounds of chocolate and macadamia nuts. Hey, if you're gonna have a cookie, have a cookie. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
I don't smell him. I'm the only cat left.
It's all mine.
You'd never know there were 3 cats in here.
3? Formulated for multiple cats?
Tidy cats. Multiple strength.
For multiple cats.
A young refugee is ordered back to Cuba by the U.S., but a rogue captain has other ideas.
Train the main battery on the PTG.
This is a crusade. All new Jag, CBS tonight.
At Angels of Mercy Hospital, there's no such thing as a typical day. A suicidal clown.
So that'd be 1 million laughs.
A 500-pound patient.
I swear I have to cut through a wall and get him out the house.
Who can't get through the door. Wait till you see how this one ends. An all-new City of Angels, CBS Thursday.
She abandoned Katie.
How old was she?
6.
A mother's ultimate loss.
This is what my daughter thinks of me now because of her.
She's such a loser.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
You lay around. They play around. The all-inclusive Club Med family vacation from $8.99 a week. Call 1-800-CLUB-MED or your travel agent.
It's the biggest release of the year, and it's coming for you. Your heart will beat uncontrollably. The anticipation may drive you mad. So grab for your knife and enjoy IHOP's hauntingly delicious blueberry pancakes with eggs, bacon, or sausage and hash browns. IHOP's very scary berry breakfasts, starting at just $2.99 weekdays. Go anywhere else, and you will pay. Another anytime's a good time for IHOP release.
Introducing Knutson Cottage Doubles. Creamy cottage cheese with a fruit mix-in. So now you can get your family to eat cottage cheese without feeling like such a mom. Knutson Cottage Doubles, the very best.
Live from the 3rd and final presidential debate tonight at 5.
Catch Bet, Wednesdays on CBS. It's all here.
Tell the truth about what? You obviously meant something by that. Say it.
Andy, this is the last chance we have to say everything we've been holding back. Because after this hearing today, everybody's life is going to change.
Everything's going to get back to normal.
What are you talking about?
You know what I mean?
Normal?
I'm going to start therapy.
And these last couple of months have left a stain on Ben's otherwise spotless career.
That's out of my hands. It was a risky operation. He knew that. But the other doctors always said that there was a chance that I could regain the feeling in my legs in a matter of months without surgery.
Listen to me, Andy, okay? Look, we all make mistakes. And we all do things we wish we could take back and do the right way.
I don't want to change a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting better. I'm doing the things that I need to do. Denise? Denise?
You're not listening. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Do the right thing, Andy. If you won't do it for me, and you can't do it for yourself, at least do it for Hope. Do it for your little girl. Give her somebody she could look up to.
Come on, Denise, pick up. Mom, is Denise out there?
Yeah, she's in the car. Why aren't you two going to the hearing?
Stop her.
Denise!
She's already pulled away. What's going on with you two?
Nothing. I could take care of it myself.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for the information. Okay. Why don't I get back to you on that? Right. Business, Jack. Just like you and Hal. Just business.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Just following orders.
If Craig's hands are as clean as you think, he doesn't have anything to worry about, Margot.
Oh, well, that is just what the perp hears right before the cuffs are wrapped around his wrists.
Guilty until proven otherwise. Better call your lawyer and hope that the cops don't carry a grudge.
This is me you're talking to. Don't insult me like that.
Well, hey, if you're doing everything by the book, then what's to worry about?
And nothing's going on between me and Carly.
Who said there was?
You did. You accused me of being jealous of Craig and Carly, and for the record, nothing could be further from the truth. I could care less where or with whom Carly spends her life. I'm a married man, Margot.
Happily married, Jack.
Stay out of my private life.
I will if you do the same. How about that? If you and Hal try to entrap my brother, if you do anything that is not strictly by the book, above board, squeaky clean, I'll report you to Internal Affairs quicker than you can congratulate yourselves.
Jack? What was all that?
Office politics.
What she said about Carly? I mean, was there something else?
I don't want to talk about Carly. Please do not start this right now, Julia.
Trust me. The last thing that I want right now is another argument. I mean, I don't think I can take one.
What are you talking about? What argument?
I ran into Carly while I was shopping this morning. She just couldn't wait to let me know that A, you were in her hotel suite, and B, our marriage doesn't have a chance of surviving.
She did what?
Look, Jack, I know what you said last night, and I know that you love me, but I can't very well just ignore a direct attack from Carly. She still wants you. She's not going to stop until she gets you.
I was going to pay you back.
Your free ride is over.
Look, I told you why I can't get involved with those microchips.
Yes, because you didn't want to disappoint another woman's husband.
He's investigating you. And those chips. I cannot go to jail and risk losing Parker and Jack again.
I told you I would get you custody of Parker.
Oh, great. And can you guarantee that I won't go to jail? Can you guarantee that Jack will still love me?
Jack married another woman.
Yeah. But he still loves me. I can see it in his eyes.
Oh, you can see what people are thinking by looking into their eyes?
Yes. Windows to the soul and all that.
All right. Then look into my eyes and tell me what you see.
Aside from the fact that Denise is presently married to Andy Dixon, what Denise and I have and have not done doesn't have anything to do with you.
And everything to do with your moral character, right? You're a better man than me.
Denise and I made a decision.
No, you made a decision. You made some God-fearing decision, and Denise went along with it out of respect or love or embarrassment for what she used to do for a living. You know, let me ask you a question. This born-again virgin thing that you're working, does this have anything to do with our daddy's wandering eye?
No, maybe it has to do with... You know, I really don't want to have this conversation right now. I'm not going to sit up here and apologize for my faith. But for the record, I'm not a virgin. Okay? You don't know me, you don't know Jack about what my life has been like, and you sure don't know what's gone down between me and Denise, so just step off.
Well, I certainly am well-versed on what normally goes on, or should go on, between a man and a woman, believe me.
Sex is not the answer to the problems that Denise and I are having, believe me.
Sex may not make the world go round, but it makes the ride a bit sweeter. Now, you see there's a difference between us.
All I know is that once this hearing thing is over, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that Denise doesn't get away from me again.
Now, do you mean Denise or the woman you want her to be?
What are you trying to say, Isaac?
Look, all I'm saying... You know what? I don't know what I'm saying. I could probably get a whole slew of people to come in here and testify that I don't know anything about love, but I do know this. Isn't there room in your little faith for just a bit of forgiveness? For not making someone feel bad about previous mistakes?
If you think that's the problem, if you think I can't forgive Denise, then, man, forget it. I obviously asked the wrong person for help. You know what? You don't know Denise or me at all. Hey, Denise.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for millions of Americans, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. With Ambien, you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and generally wake without feeling groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full night to sleep and wake up rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
If you think this is the only way to take fiber, we'd like to reverse your thinking. Now there's chewable fiber choice. No spoon, no powder, no water, no glass. Why would you take anything else? Fiber choice. Anytime, anywhere.
The principle behind karma is that a lifetime spent in good and useful purpose will be rewarded by coming back in a higher form. This was a very good washing machine. For good and useful information, go to thenewsteel.com.
Now, for the first time ever, Toy Story and Toy Story 2. 2 DVDs at one special low price.
Look at us! We're a complete set!
It's a Toy Story 2-pack. Now on DVD.
If you don't have one, get one.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob. Last name is... We oughta baby eats a boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We oughta baby eats a boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
Oh. Don't cheat the phone company. Save money the legal way. Call Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
CBS Friday. Dr. Richard Kimball is the most wanted man in America.
You will not last out there.
He can never get close to anyone again.
This wouldn't work, trust me.
All he can do is keep on running.
I know you're not staying.
The fugitive. Then, buried alive in the desert, can investigators find the victim in time?
Here! Oh, my God.
Don't miss the highest-rated new drama of the season, CSI, followed by an all-new Nash Bridges, CBS Friday.
Ben, look, I'm sorry. I just tried every single way I knew how to get Andy to admit that this recovery wasn't a recent thing. And I was hoping that he'd finally come out with the truth when I told him that I was leaving. But instead, he just dug in even harder. So now I don't know what he's going to do or what he's going to say in front of that board.
Just have to wait and see. And thanks a lot. I mean, I appreciate what both of you have done. It means a lot to me.
I wish there was something more I could do.
Don't worry about it. I mean, maybe the board will see things my way after all. You know? Maybe.
Yo, my favorite MD, you gotta see this. Hey, what do you know? I got an audience, more the merrier. Yo, I got some great news.
What's up,
Yo,
C?
not much, man.
How you doing?
Throw your big eyes over here. Tell me what you see.
Ben, you might want to take a look at this.
See? Your eyes ain't lying. That is a B on my science project.
All right.
And I am most definitely the golden child.
Yes. This gets a place of honor, man. Right by the fridge. You know what? I got a scrapbook for you full of empty pages. And by the end of the school year, it's going to be full of A+. You got extra credit A's. You are going to be top of the class.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not a perfectionist, because we'd be having a few problems ourselves, Doc.
Well, when I had Ben look after Curtis, I had no idea
That he'd be open to new people and new experiences?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those two definitely put the odd in odd couple.
I wasn't just talking about Curtis, Isaac. I was talking about you two.
I guess you're right.
You and Ben are more alike than you realize. You're a good brother.
It has nothing to do with blood.
I just hate to see good people get the short end of the stick. So don't you go planning any family reunions just yet. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of things for Ben and I to fight over.
What if Craig Montgomery was involved in some illegal business dealings?
Ah, I thought you weren't here as a cop.
I'm here as a concerned parent who has just found out that Craig Montgomery might be involved in a black market business deal, and my son might be in jeopardy.
Can't speculate on rumors.
Even when they're about Craig Montgomery?
The brother of one of your most highly respected detectives on the force, my wife's brother?
Who could be putting my son at risk.
I'm sorry, Hal. If you expect me to go behind Margot's back and drag down her whole family to satisfy some personal agenda...
This is not personal.
Then show me some proof. Something concrete other than supposition and conjecture.
What if the supposition and conjecture is true? What if my son's life is at risk? What would you do if this was your kid, Tom?
If Craig is found guilty of some felony, I'm sure a family court judge would take that into consideration. But you better have proof, rock-solid proof, that Craig is guilty, so it doesn't look like some form of revenge.
They want proof? I'll get him proof.
How do I know you're not going to leave me hanging?
Did I leave you hanging after you killed your husband in Hong Kong?
I didn't kill my husband, and you know that.
I forget. Like you forgot you gave me your word. But you can explain yourself to the authorities, can't you?
Jack was right about you. This was a mistake. It was a mistake getting myself involved with you.
You made a mistake? Allowing me to take you in off the streets and provide you and your son the lap of luxury, fight your battles, keep your enemies at bay? This is your little mistake?
I didn't say that.
Well, what are you saying, Carly? That suddenly you owe me nothing because of some obsession you have with another woman's husband, a man who is out to get me? I don't have time to humor your moods, Princess. I need to act now, and I expect you to honor our agreement. Do you understand me, Princess?
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Tommy, and we love Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Great! All right, one more. Come on, come on. Great! Good, good.
We head into the wilderness every fall to get in touch with our Tony, our masculine beast within.
Great! Yeah, there's a weight shift. You start over here, grrr, and then A. Great! Good, good. Now do it again, but don't look awkward. Oh.
They're great! In this ultra-modern world, there's still one thing that works exactly the way moms expect it to. Doctor-recommended Robitussin for fast, soothing relief for coughs. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Menopause affects you in more ways than one. That's why Caltrate Plus Soy does more. It has soy isoflavones to help ease the effects of menopause and the calcium you need to help fight menopausal bone loss. Caltrate Plus Soy, the Caltrate for menopause.
See it? Do it. Gradually lighten up your hair until you find your perfect shade. With new Lighten Up Subtle Highlighting Foam from the reinvented line of Salon Selectives. Hey, lighten up.
Some nights, we crave a warm way to wrap up the day. New Sara Lee Calzone Creations. A seasoned crust, generously stuffed with the finest ingredients, like vine-ripened tomatoes, roasted chicken breast, and savory Thai spices. Everything you crave. In no time. New Calzone Creations. Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
You'll love new and improved Ziploc Easy Zipper.
It's so easy to fall in love. It seems so easy. It's so doggone easy. Doggone easy.
With regular bags, you pinch and seal and hope it's closed. But now you can easy zipper it and know it's closed. New and improved Ziploc Easy Zipper. Easy open, easy close. Easy Zipper. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Imagine being given the chance to visit the past, and there you find your one true love.
Sad, the way she died.
What? Now, to save her, Charles Latimer will have to travel across time again.
This will be the last stop.
Mark Harmon, Mary McDonnell, for all time, world premiere, CBS Wednesday.
I don't want to talk about what Carly said. I don't.
I don't know what I could do for you, but if there was anything I could do to ease your mind or make you forget this, then...
You would do it.
Of course I would. Anything.
Well, there is one thing. There's one thing that you could do that would make me never, ever worry about Carly again.
What's that?
Got her out of your life. Promise me you'll never see Carly again. Never.
You think your threats are going to scare me into risking my neck for you?
I expect you to honor our deal. Now, if you refuse to deliver my microchips and I cut you loose, you will have nothing.
I won't do it.
No money, no home, nothing. And where will you go? Your cousins pull out couch and wait for the married man of your dreams to come rescue you? And what court in this country will give you custody of your son?
You wouldn't put me out on the street.
Yes, I would. You owe me, Carly, and you will pay. One way or another. The choice is yours.
Can't believe that hearing's practically started and we have no idea how Ben's going to come out of it.
Yeah, I just wish that I could have gotten Andy Dixon to admit that Ben was right, you know? Should have came through for him. I mean, he's my brother. I should have came through.
Well,
There's...
Wait, Isaac, wait a minute. If you're feeling like you failed Ben and let him down, don't. Okay, you didn't. You helped me open my eyes about Andy, and you helped Ben understand that he didn't do anything wrong, and you helped me set a few things straight about my life, too. And you made me see some things I didn't want to see. So thank you.
You did that on your own.
No, come on now. I mean it. I'm glad I met you, Isaac.
I'm glad I met you, too, Denise. And good luck with whatever comes next.
Man, I feel like I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
I've never been too good at that myself.
Oh, me either. But I'm sure, I mean, this isn't really goodbye, is it? I mean, we'll still see each other around.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like at the club. Maybe you come down there for a dance or...
Yeah, and this is a small town, so we're bound to run into each other sooner or later.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Haven't been able to get a hold of Denise yet? Well, maybe what you need to do is focus on the good news. I mean, who would have thought a week ago that you'd be able to go to this hearing and have a real expectation of walking again?
That's just some tingling. Nothing more.
Yes, but that is a beginning, isn't it? Did you hear from Bob today?
No.
I'm trying to get a hold of him all morning. Mine is still busy. I guess I'll just see him at the hearing. Can I give you a lift?
No, Mom. Dad's coming with the van.
Ah, okay. I'll see you there, then. Be okay?
Yep, great. Where'd she put the phone? Great.
What will he discover today? Well, with the new Play School Step Start Walk and Ride, baby power turns unsteady steps into great adventures. It's 2 toys in 1. Play School. Come and discover.
Good morning. You're here to try new Aleve Cold and Sinus.
My sinus is clogged.
My head hurts, too.
Well, the challenge is you only get 1 pill.
Pill?
But the minute your symptoms return, come tell me. Thanks. See you soon. Okay.
Floor customers,